Let me tell you what I want to say. Right? The best 3 players that I've ever seen, and I've seen the entirety of the Premier League, Dennis Bergkamp, Gianfranco Zola, and Eric Cantona. Unless you were old enough to have witnessed them, don't chat to me. Yeah, because if you didn't see them, how do you know how good they were?
I saw him, but I'll never put a Man U player in the top 3.
I disagree.
Well, after winning the most Prems in the last how long?
I disagree.
I can stomach Roy Keane.
That's just a bias.
My three best players ever.
Opinion,
Go
but
around everyone because I need to bounce soon here because I've got people waiting to jump on there.
No,
ask everyone their best 3 that they've seen.
Gabriel, Saliba, and Timber. Because I saw someone bounce today, and he tried to bounce.
I swear to this guy.
You're trolling Olu right now. You're trying to tell me that fucking Joe Cole, who is more talented than Salah, is not taking a round footballer. Anyway,
what are you saying?
You've seen Joe Cole play for our club.
Anyway,
Cass, how old was you when he signed for Chelsea?
Fucking hell. Probably
about 3
or 4.
There you go. So how do you know that then?
No, but I remember Joe Cole back in like 04 and under Mourinho more time.
And how old were you in 04?
I was 8.
But you remember him, so cool.
Yeah,
so
I do,
when he was at West Ham, you don't remember him either.
I still remember him with the fucking Umbro and all that. Like I do.
But you don't remember him at West Ham either, then?
Not too. Maybe a season, maybe 1 season, but maybe not. I'm not too sure. I would. My thing wouldn't be there, but I heard it. I know he was a wonder.
Yeah, but you can't compare this generation to the previous
I'm not saying
generation.
Joe Cole's not talented.
What are you basing Salah being better than Joe Cole on?
Let me hear this. Yeah, cool. All right, footballers.
Efficiency.
Footballers, wait 1 sec. Footballers, you can be technically better.
Okay, well, Harry Kane's more efficient than Maradona. Is he better than Maradona?
Maybe.
Salah's more efficient than Ronaldinho. Is he better than Ronaldinho?
Yeah, but if we go round, you're going off technical dribbling and all this stuff. Like they got the same IQs and shit.
You asked a specific question. You said, "What is he better than?" And I said, "Efficiency." So I actually gave you one reason or one thing that.
Does he have a better first touch? Does he have a better first touch?
Does he have a better weak foot? About winning. I'm confused. I'm so baffled.
Wait, Joe Cole won.
Joe Cole's won.
Joe Cole won.
Wait. Hold on. Yeah. You're on to something. Give me a sec. Hey, let's get one thing straight. Lee's a bit of a Lee's just off his nut. Yeah, football's all about winning. But he likes the more talented footballers because they're entertaining, but it's not built for our entertainment.
Okay, cool. So do you rate Mustafi, who won a World Cup? Yeah, okay, well, let's be consistent then. Mustafi's won a World Cup. Yeah, Mustafi's won a World Cup. Ibrahimovic hasn't. Yeah, Van Dijk hasn't. Let's go defenders solely. So is he better than Van Dijk because he ain't won a World Cup?
You're the one saying football's only about winning. It's about winning. I said it's about. I asked you a question.
Okay. Okay, Mesut Ozil. How many league titles has Mesut Ozil won? Please tell me. Please tell me how many titles.
He didn't actually.
League titles. Please tell me how many league titles Mesut Ozil's won.
Not a lot under Madrid, to be fair.
One in his entire career. He won more at Arsenal than he did at Madrid.
But that's cute and everything. But what's that got to do with Gabriel not defending?
It was Raya's fault.
Let me ask you this then, yeah? Because I do need to bounce. I'm going to do 5. I'm going to bounce, right? Let me ask you this then. Yeah, Szczesny. Yeah, it's just popped up on my screen, funny enough, right now. Szczesny. Yeah, he's shit. But look at what he's won.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're saying.
If that's the case, then Anderson is better than Gerrard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Trent's got a better legacy at Liverpool than Gerrard.
No, my Anderson.
No, but I'm talking about Gerrard and Trent. Trent has a better legacy at Liverpool than Gerrard. Because why? Because he factually he won everything. Gerrard didn't. Yeah, these men are onto him. They forget Steve McManaman. Steve McManaman left on a free signing to go to Real Madrid. They forget Peter Beardsley left Liverpool to go to Everton. They forget that. Yeah, but now, Trent's a snake.
I don't know how you got Joe Cole in the top 3. I don't know how you got Joe Cole in the top 3.
I didn't have Joe Cole in the top 3.
In the Premier League.
No, I had Bergkamp, Zola, and Cantona as my top 3 ever.
Okay, all right.
You can't even argue with that, Wolfie. Come on, what are we doing?
You know what? I was thinking like you're forgetting some other techie players. Remember Janino Kinkladze?
King Clancy is one of the greatest players ever to play for Man City.
Oh yeah, that's
Janino was good for 2 years only, man.
But that's
he was next level. He was next level.
That's good.
Janino's one of the best that's played in the Premier League.
Him and Ravelini, but it was only 2 years only.
Hold on.
What about Ruud Gullit?
Oh,
he was too old. He was too old.
Ruud Gullit was shit at Chelsea.
He was too old at Chelsea.
Okay, what about let's pick another player.
Collymore.
No, let's just go Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. What do you think of Riyad Mahrez?
Top player.
Possibly one of the best wingers the Premier League's ever seen.
Is he better than Salah?
No.
I would say
on what metric? On what metric?
No, wait. I would say if you ask me tomorrow to pick between Salah and Mahrez for my team, I'll pick Mahrez. Despite the fact Salah would get more output.
Yeah, that's me. That's me too. That's me as well. I'm on that wave too. Yeah, but you're a Liverpool fan, and you're gonna obviously stop.
Okay, so you're a Liverpool fan, right? So you're gonna pick Salah, right? Okay, cool. Riyad Mahrez won the league at Leicester. Riyad Mahrez won multiple trophies at Man City, including the treble. Right? Riyad Mahrez then goes to Saudi, wins the Asian version of the Champions League. This season, he's already won a trophy. Not only that. Oh, he's also won an AFCON. Riyad Mahrez is one of the best players I've ever seen in my life. Mohamed Salah is a scrub. I've never rated him. I never will. He's trash.
That's your opinion.
That's where you're going too far for me.
I've seen the best.
Mohamed Salah has broken record after record. Is it scrub? I'm saying, is it scrub then? You saw
Mohamed Salah's rubbish.
No, wait, hold on. Wait.
Respectfully, how old are you?
This is boring.
No, because I'm going to bounce. So respectfully, how old are you as a Liverpool fan? How old?
Go on. That doesn't have to do.
No, it does because it has a lot to do with it. How old are you, respectfully?
Well, you not dropping?
Because I'm 43.
I'm 21. Yeah, I've watched 21. Same way.
Okay, no, that's fair. I'm not trying to little bro you and mug you off here. I'm not that guy. Right. Well, take it how you want. Pause. Right. But I'm not trying to do that. I've seen Ryan Giggs play. He's nowhere near Salah. I've seen Kinkladze play. Nowhere near Salah. In fact, forget him because he went a winger. Yeah, I've seen Kanchelskis play football. He's better than Mohamed Salah. Joe Cole's better than Mohamed Salah. Bro, I could name Eden Hazard better than Alexis Sanchez.
You can't say Salah's crap. That's the
he's
difference.
Rubbish.
Those players are better than Salah. You can't say he's crap.
But these people go off of GA. Does anybody know Zidane's GA? Nobody cared, bro. We knew he was a baller.
Yeah, but Salah's whole game is to get you your goals and assists.
It's not just. I agree. It's not just about
the game.
I've seen Michael Owen, be the closest thing at that time to R9, and I've seen both of their whole careers.
Yeah, did Liverpool win the league last season, Lee, without Salah?
I've seen.
Salah carried us.
Yeah, they probably do. They probably do.
No, they don't.
Scored and assisted over 57% of their goals.
Okay, cool. Did Barca win it without Rafinha then? Because he got 60 GA.
Probably not. We're not calling Rafinha crap.
Wait 1 second. So Alan
I don't
Shearer,
count
right?
GA. Nobody cares about your GA. Are you a good player? Yeah, no bollocks.
So Alan Shearer, who was a fantastic finisher, right? But that was mostly what he was.
He was a decent footballer, by the way.
Right, exactly. But he wasn't a great footballer. Right? You wouldn't say he was.
No, he was a very good footballer, and in this era, he'd smash it.
But he wasn't the most technical football playing.
Oh, yes, he was. You know, when we won the league at White Hart Lane, do you know they played Chelsea just before that? And he slapped a 30-yard volley.
I remember the volley. I remember the volley.
What, is that not tech?
No. But Salah slapped fucking volleys from outside the box as well. Like, you're making the same comparison there. I'm just saying to you. If we go down your routes of just saying players who, because they can score goals but don't have the Ronaldo sort of technique, then there's going to be loads of players who we think are Christian Vieri.
Christian Vieri would be the best striker in the world right now.
Christian Vieri, great footballer, great striker, not the best football player you'd ever see.
Yes, he was.
David Trezeguet, another great goal scorer, wasn't a great footballer.
Trezeguet was shit.
Oh my days.
I never read it.
Bro, Lee, the thing is that me and you grew up in the same era. We both watched the same football. I remember this. Trezeguet was a goal scorer.
You've watched the Italian league in the 90s.
And
you don't rate
Channel 4, man. Channel 4, innit?
I said he was a great goal scorer. And I said he wasn't a great footballer in comparison. If we're talking about if we're going down the route of what you're doing, we would look at all these players and say they're not that great because they were mostly finishers at the time. But actually, putting the ball in the back of the net is actually also a skill. Salah is effective, right? Whether you like the way he plays football or not, and listen, I think he plays ugly. I think like the ball bounces off him and bounces off players.
Exactly, it's rubbish.
But the fact of the matter is this: he still gets into position and still puts the ball in the back of the net, and that's what you want from your player.
Yeah, but you guys have got points. They haven't got points.
Let me ask this. Let me ask you this. Do you rate Jack Grealish?
Let me just finish one point. Because when we had Alexander Kleb, right, fantastic football player, but I used to be so frustrated because he gets in front of the goal and he could not hit the back of the net. And I'm sorry, as great as Kleb was as a football player, that was so frustrating. So in the end, you still know someone who can take the ball and just say, you know what, there's the net, put it into the back of it. Simple as. And that's what Salah's fantastic. And
but the difference is, if you go back to our era, I would say the top 10 in those era, no one gets in from this current Premier League batch. Nah, Stan Collymore is one of the best strikers I've ever seen. Ever. Not only could he score goals, he could dribble, he could take it from his own goal line to the other side, score it, both-footed. One of the best strikers I've ever seen. He would be the best striker in the Premier League.
Michael Owen. Yeah, if he hadn't done his hamstring, we wouldn't be talking about Alan Shearer.
If Abu Dhabi didn't have glass ankles,
he'd be better than Vieira.
Yeah, you know what I like.
He was unreal. And this is the thing, I rate players based on ability, on the basic fundamentals of football. I don't care about your output.
Go score on the basic fundamentals of football.
Okay, cool. Do you rate me?
You can't say
do you rate me? Do you rate me?
Isn't passing the ball? Isn't goal scoring? Isn't all this? I agree. All that. I agree. Technical ability is part of the game as well.
It's the basic fundamental of the game.
I never said
which is why Spain slap everyone. Because
Lee, are you winning the league?
Okay. Stop right there, my guy. Stop right there. Who is the greatest team in your lifetime? You're 21, yeah? Who is the greatest team you've seen in your lifetime? What country are they from? You're going to say Pep Barca, yeah?
You're going to say Barcelona.
You got a PSG shirt hanging up behind you.
You won the argument. You won the argument.
Yeah. Wait. So who's the best team you've ever seen in your life? Pep's Barca. Well, let me tell you something now. Enrique's Barca was better.
The one as well. But Lee, so what do you think?
Enrique's Barca was better.
What do you think of Adel Taarabt then?
I disagree.
Adel Taarabt, all the talent in the world, wasted.
Is he better than Salah?
Wasted. Same as Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard could have been the best player in the world when Messi was playing, and he didn't want it because he drinks too much of that.
So technique, right, as great as it, unfortunately, if it doesn't translate into being effective, is useless. And this is why we'll go back to the Salah.
I agree.
Go back to the Salah argument.
Messi's the best player in football.
We go back to the Salah argument. Salah has maximized whatever talent he had.
Yeah,
right? And we cannot argue against
because football is in the fucking mud.
No, it's not. Because basically,
yes, it is. Well, you're telling me you enjoy watching the Premier League?
No, I'm saying that he started doing this during the time of the dominant Man City team. He didn't just
going back to long ball, man. Give me that shit.
It's not just
real talk, respectfully. Yeah, you've watched the Premier League. You said you're about my age, yeah?
I'm going 40, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're roughly my age. So we've grown up in the same era. Mm-hmm. You're telling me what you're watching in this Premier League, yeah, is good football, bro. You could get a gig in this era, so could I. No, and anyone in this chat that has a child, that is into football, make sure they can run 15 kilometers. If they're 6 foot, that's great, and they can pass 5 yards. Guaranteed they get a gig. Look at Jude Bellingham, another scrub.
Bro, listen, when we were watching Coventry with bloody Gillian Joachim and all them players, they weren't that great, man. Come on, let's not do this thing of romanticizing what the past is.
Well, you're telling me, bro, the 90s
Premier League, the 90s,
every team had a baller. Am I lying?
Most teams had one. Most teams had one.
Tell me you enjoyed watching old school Charlton.
I did. Are you telling me?
Yeah, they had Clive Mendonca.
You're telling me you didn't enjoy watching Darren Huckabee at Norwich.
Darren Huckabee, that's a name.
Yeah, you're telling me, that you didn't like watching Peter Unlove at Coventry.
Coventry. Listen,
by the way, just to educate any Liverpool fans in the chat, Peter Unlove is the first player, in the Premier League era for an away team to score a hat-trick at Anfield. Yeah, he played for Coventry.
They had Strachan then, didn't they? And
Strachan, bro, you're telling me you didn't enjoy watching Newcastle?
Dion Dublin,
and Beardsley, and them man, Solano.
Yeah, but
David Ginola at Tottenham and Newcastle.
The reason why we enjoyed it. The reason why we enjoyed it.
Exactly.
We grew up during that time. Wait,
and you think this era is the most. This era is the most. What's it called? Competitive. It's been how long? Okay.
Okay,
No, it's not, man. Blackburn won it. It went Blackburn for Man U Forest. That was the top
and guess
three.
what? How many points did Blackburn get that season? 89. That was 94. That was in 94, yeah? They got 89. Yeah. Oh, but Arsenal were amazing. They got 89 points, one less than the Invincibles. Nobody cares. The next season, Chelsea fucking pissed the title and we got 95 points. Yeah? And our fans are out here waffling, every single week about, we're going to beat Chelsea's record. You motherfuckers ain't seen Chelsea defence back then because you weren't watching it. That defence was goated. They had Arjen Robben, Didier Drogba doing Mazza every week.
Lee, who held the record before Chelsea?
Arsenal.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I don't mind. Bro, come on. Yeah, real talk.
So all you people, Arsenal had 16 goals before Chelsea did 15.
Who was the manager? Tell him the manager. Please tell him the manager.
Wait, was it George?
The manager.
The wonderful George.
Yeah, guess what? Everyone talks about Arsene Wenger invincible. If Tony Adams had a drunk drive and smashed the car up, and gone jail, and 3 of that back 4 that day were injured or in jail. We played Chelsea at the Bridge and we lost 2-1. It would have been George Graham in 91, invincible. Yeah, however, it never happened. Yeah, cool. But guess what? You see, 91, 89, we won the league at Anfield. They were the best team in the world. Comfortably. You couldn't score a goal against them. We had to score 2, and we were only team ever to win the league on goals scored. Factually. Yeah, factually. Right? And we had to go there, and at half time it was 0-0. We had to win by 2 goals. We beat them 2-0. Then we sold Michael Thomas to Liverpool. Crazy. Yeah. However, guess who was the top scorer in 91? Alan Smith, not the one that played for Man U and Leeds. Alan Smith. He done back-to-back golden boots. Over 20 goals. Yeah. People don't realise how good football was back then. And I get that. Some people, you can't help when you're born. I'm lucky enough, touch wood, that my dad's still alive and he's 67. I say to him, who is the greatest player to ever play football? Bear in mind, he's seen George Best, Eusebio, all these players, Maradona. He says Zinedine Zidane. Do you know the reason he stopped watching football? Because when Zinedine Zidane went from Juve to Real Madrid for 50 M's, football's dusted, mate. Yeah, but he still claims to this day Zidane is the greatest player.
Your dad knows his footballers, bro.
Yeah, my dad's seen George Best play for Dunstable Town. He lived around the corner. So Barry Fry as manager.
So my question is, so my question is, Lee, are you winning the league?
No.
Yes.
Who's winning it?
Man City.
We're winning it.
Hey, listen, I've had a bottle of 2004 Cristal, sat in my basket, since we were top of the league before the Qatar World Cup. And now that's doubled in price, by the way.
We're winning it.
Literally, it's doubled in price. It was 500 euros. It's now 960.
I got shoot.
Double.
We are winning it.
Bless up.
We're winning it.
Don't worry.